Hey everyone, it's Diet4, and welcome back to the channel. Did you know that nearly 42% of Americans suffer from vitamin D deficiency? This silent epidemic affects millions, often without them even realizing it. We often think about the importance of things like vitamin C, especially during cold and flu season, but vitamin D is just as critical and often overlooked. Today, we'll uncover the most common signs of vitamin D deficiency, its impact on your health, and why it's so critical for your well-being. Because we're talking about your health, make sure you stick around until the end of the video where I'm going to reveal the single most common symptom of a vitamin D deficiency that most people ignore. Let's kick things off with the first sign on our list: fatigue and low energy. We've all been there, right? You wake up in the morning and you already feel tired even after a full night's sleep. You're dragging yourself through the day, relying on multiple cups of coffee just to function. While there are many potential causes for feeling tired all the time, one that often gets overlooked is vitamin D deficiency. You see, vitamin D plays a crucial role in regulating your energy levels. It helps your body produce ATP, which is like the energy currency of your cells. When your vitamin D levels are low, your body struggles to produce enough ATP, and as a result, you feel constantly drained and exhausted. Think of it like this. Imagine your body is a car and vitamin D is the gasoline. Without enough gasoline, your car can't run efficiently, and you're left feeling sluggish and unable to go about your day. If you've been feeling unusually fatigued even after getting enough sleep, it's essential to get your vitamin D levels checked. Now I know what you're thinking. How can I tell if my fatigue is actually due to vitamin D deficiency, or if it's just something else? That's a great question, and why it's so important to pay attention to your body and notice any other symptoms you might be experiencing alongside the fatigue. The second sign of a potential vitamin D deficiency is bone pain and muscle weakness. You see, vitamin D plays a critical role in helping your body absorb calcium, which is essential for strong bones and teeth. When your vitamin D levels are low, your body can't absorb calcium efficiently, leading to a condition called hypocalcemia or low blood calcium. Hypocalcemia can cause a range of symptoms, including muscle aches, weakness, cramps, and even bone pain. You might notice that your bones feel more fragile or that you're more susceptible to fractures, especially as you get older. In fact, studies have shown a strong link between vitamin D deficiency and an increased risk of osteoporosis, a condition that weakens the bones and makes them more likely to break. Now you might be wondering why muscle weakness is also a symptom of vitamin D deficiency. Well, it turns out that vitamin D receptors are present in muscle tissue as well. These receptors play a role in muscle function and growth. When your vitamin D levels are low, these receptors aren't able to function properly, leading to muscle weakness, pain, and even spasms. So if you're experiencing persistent bone pain or muscle weakness, especially if it's accompanied by fatigue or other symptoms on this list, it's worth talking to your doctor about getting your vitamin D levels checked. Let's move on to the third sign on our list: getting sick frequently. Are you constantly battling colds, the flu, or other infections? Do you seem to catch every bug that's going around? If so, a vitamin D deficiency might be to blame. Believe it or not, vitamin D plays a crucial role in supporting a healthy immune system. It helps your body fight off harmful bacteria and viruses that can make you sick. When your vitamin D levels are low, your immune system becomes compromised and less effective at fighting off these invaders. Think of it like this. Imagine your immune system is like an army, and vitamin D is like the weapons and armor that keep your soldiers strong and ready to fight. Without enough vitamin D, your immune system is like an army fighting a battle with insufficient supplies, making it more likely they'll be defeated. If you find yourself getting sick more often than usual, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms like fatigue, bone pain, or muscle weakness, it's time to have a conversation with your doctor about getting your vitamin D levels checked. You can also take steps to boost your vitamin D intake through your diet, supplementation, or spending more time outdoors in the sunshine. Moving on to the fourth sign on our list, and this one is a big one: mood changes and depression. Now, we all experience mood swings from time to time. It's a normal part of life. But if you're experiencing persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, or a lack of interest in things you used to enjoy, it could be a sign of something more serious, like depression. Interestingly, there's a strong link between vitamin D deficiency and depression, especially in regions with limited sunlight. While the exact mechanisms aren't fully understood, Research suggests that vitamin D plays a role in regulating mood and brain function. Some studies suggest that vitamin D may influence the production and function of certain neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine, which are involved in mood regulation, motivation, and feelings of happiness and well-being. So, if you're experiencing mood changes, especially if you live in an area with limited sunlight or have other risk factors for vitamin D deficiency, it's essential to talk to your doctor. They can assess your individual situation, recommend appropriate testing, and discuss potential treatment options, which may include vitamin D supplementation or other therapies. Chapter 5. Slow wound healing. Have you noticed that cuts, scrapes, or even surgical wounds seem to take forever to heal? This can be frustrating and concerning, but it might also be a sign of vitamin D deficiency. That's because vitamin D plays a critical role in the wound healing process. When you get injured, your body goes through a complex series of events to repair the damaged tissue. This process requires a number of nutrients, including vitamin D. Vitamin D helps stimulate the production of compounds that are essential for forming new skin cells and collagen, a protein that provides structure and support to your skin. Without enough vitamin D, your body may struggle to produce these essential building blocks, leading to delayed wound healing. This is especially important for people with chronic wounds, such as diabetic ulcers, which already have impaired healing capabilities. If you've noticed that your wounds are healing more slowly than usual, or if you have any concerns about your wound healing, it's important to consult with your doctor to discuss your vitamin D levels and any potential underlying health conditions that may be contributing to the problem. Chapter 6. Hair loss. Let's talk about hair loss, or as it's medically known, alopecia. It's normal to lose a certain amount of hair every day, but if you're noticing excessive shedding or thinning, it can be concerning. While there are many potential causes of hair loss, including genetics, stress, and hormonal changes, one often overlooked factor is vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D plays a role in hair follicle cycling, which is the process of hair growth, rest, and shedding. Each hair follicle goes through these cycles independently, but when your vitamin D levels are low, it can disrupt this delicate balance, leading to more hair follicles entering the resting phase prematurely, which can result in hair loss. While more research is needed to fully understand the relationship between vitamin D and hair loss, some studies suggest that vitamin D deficiency may be a contributing factor in certain types of alopecia, such as alopecia areata, an autoimmune disorder that causes patchy hair loss. If you're experiencing hair loss, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms on this list, or if you have a family history of alopecia, it's worth talking to your doctor to get your vitamin D levels checked and discuss potential treatment options. Chapter 7. Unexplained weight gain. And here it is, the 7th sign of a vitamin D deficiency you don't want to ignore: unexplained weight gain. Are you eating a healthy diet and exercising regularly but still struggling to lose weight or even gaining weight for no apparent reason? If so, a vitamin D deficiency could be a contributing factor. Now, the relationship between vitamin D and weight management is complex and not fully understood. However, some research suggests that vitamin D may influence your body's fat storage and metabolism. For example, some studies have found that people with higher levels of vitamin D tend to have lower body mass indexes, BMIs, and less belly fat than those with lower levels. Additionally, vitamin D may play a role in regulating appetite and reducing inflammation, both of which can impact weight management. More research is needed to fully understand these connections, but it's clear that vitamin D plays a multifaceted role in our overall health, including weight management. If you're struggling with unexplained weight gain, it's essential to consult with your doctor to rule out any underlying medical conditions and discuss potential contributing factors, including your vitamin D levels. So there you have it, 7 signs of vitamin D deficiency you shouldn't ignore. Vitamin D deficiency is more common than you think, but with the right knowledge, you can take action today. Don't let this silent condition impact your health. Share this video with your loved ones and help them take charge of their well-being too. Remember, this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered medical advice. If you're experiencing any of the symptoms discussed today, it's essential to consult with your doctor or a qualified healthcare professional for proper diagnosis and treatment. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more science-backed health tips. Click the bell icon to never miss an update. Stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.